everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is about 7:45 now, so I am late for class. Our class starts at 10 to 8. It's a bit worrisome that I don't know what time the class starts or what class I have this morning, but anyway, I know it's been a while since I've posted. I am sorry. But it has just been ridiculously crazy in everything that was going on between university and personal life and everything else as well. It has really been ridiculous. I actually have a video that was supposed to go out weeks ago and that I'm halfway with editing and I literally have not been able to finish the last little piece. So yeah, but hopefully we're gonna get a bit back on track with the channel. So, sorry, Carla's just outside. She's very sad about the fact that I don't cuddle her at all times. So yeah, I quickly want to go and make my tea because we're not going to start this day off without tea. And then I'm just going to get my class set up, and then while that's going on, I have to clean up this room a bit because it is a bit ridiculous. And I know that frame there on top of the mirror is a bit weird, but we don't have any other room for it, so we're stacking at this point. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit if I am correct, which I'm pretty sure I am. I have pathology class now, so we've got pathology until 10, and then at 11 I've got IVD, so that is veterinary diagnostics. At the moment we're doing clinical pathology, not sure which part, pretty sure we're starting with a new part today. And then this afternoon I've got a practical for IVD. I think we're doing like fecal flotations and stuff like that, or yeah, I'm not even sure. But so I'm going to take you guys along for that. So we're going into campus today, and then after that I'm also giving a lesson for the OP Riding Club. I'm one of the instructors, so I'm giving a beginner's lesson this afternoon. So we're just going to be doing some tack, grooming, leading the pony, all of those things, very basic things for this lesson. And then I might even also ride my pony. So it's going to be a very busy day, so that's also why I've been saving this video for today, so that you guys can at least see a lot since I've been keeping you in the dark for so long. But yeah, let's get started. So I just got my tea, which is yay, and the room is pretty much clean. This just bothers me. Right there it is. Sorry, that was weird. Yeah, because usually it's all clean and packed away, but this is actually the stuff that I'm taking to campus today. But it still bothers me that it's just lying around, but it's fine. So I'm just quickly, luckily, the class only started at 8. A lot of the lecturers just go, why are we going to start 10 to, it's just, let's just pick a round number, we start at 8. So lucky for me, that's one of those days. So I've still got like 5 minutes to quickly get dressed and stuff, so just gonna do that. And then we do have pathology first, so very happy I've made one right decision today. So let's see how the class goes. So I just finished my pathology class. We're busy with the cardiovascular system. So it's pretty interesting, but I don't know, for some reason I'm just not feeling extremely wonderful today. I don't know, I'm just so tired. My boyfriend actually got vaccinated yesterday, so he was pretty sick. No, he got vaccinated 2 days ago. But he was still pretty sick last night, so we both got to bed pretty late, so I'm just so tired and just a little bit out of it right now. So luckily class ended a bit early, so I've got about an hour and a half break right now. There was something else that I still needed to do before I can, oh yeah, so I have to do my health check so that I can get into campus, basically just a declaration saying that I don't have COVID, to my knowledge. And yeah, so then I'm just gonna take a break now. I'm going to try and find something that I can make for lunch later, because I'm gonna have to eat lunch on the road, because they have decided to change their schedule in such a way that literally we have to go and get scanned for the practical the minute that class ends. even though so many students are off campus at the moment because we only have to go into campus once a week. So for me, who has about a 40-minute drive to campus, it's a bit of an inconvenience to have those back to back. And they're very aware of this, but they feel like since they told us, we are aware of what is going on, so we have time to make a plan. So my plan is to skip their class to attend their practical, which I feel is pretty fair. Yeah, so I've got IVD class. It starts at around 11. Well, we've got a not so much a favorite prof, so we will start at 10 to 11 because he will use every single minute that he has. But it's fine, it's good, at least he's enthusiastic and all of that, so we're always happy with that. So I'm just gonna take a nice long break now and just chill for a bit. I actually do have some studying to do, so I'm just gonna peek at it. I might just revise what I did yesterday because we've got a parasitology test coming up, and the Latin names and the differences, like these minute differences between the different species, is a lot to remember. So I think I'm just going to go through that again to just emphasize it a little bit. And then I've already studied ticks and mites. Now I have to get to fleas, flies. There was another one. Fleas, flies, something else, and then all the diseases. So yeah, that is always fun to think about, but it's alright. Oh yeah, and then also tonight we have to go and pick up the table that I got from my grandmother and take it to my boyfriend's dad so that he can go and touch it up a bit. But anyway, just gonna take a break now, and then I'll probably talk to you guys just before I leave for campus or when I get there. So a lot of you actually haven't been formally introduced to Obelix. That's Kola, obviously. But this is Obelix. So he's actually my boyfriend's dog. Severe jealousy between these two. He's a husky boxer mix and he's about 2 years old now. So, Kola. Obelix, er det kom voice. Also, I was planning on literally just chilling now, but I do have a lot of spring cleaning fever, so I'm repacking food cabinet because it is a complete mess and it is really starting to work on my nerves. So we're just doing that for now, and then I'll still have my break. So I'm most likely probably gonna put on Netflix in the kitchen while I reorganize the cabinets. Hey guys, so it is very nearly 12 o'clock now, so I want to leave in about the next 5 minutes for my practical, since I have to be there at 1 and I have seen the amount of things that can go wrong when you have to get to campus at a certain time. So it can literally take me, if all goes well, I can be there in 20 minutes. But I can promise you that all will not go well if I give myself half an hour to get there. So I'll always give myself an hour so that I am sure that I will be there on time. So I'm just quickly gonna do a few final things. I'm missing about half my class, but it's okay. At least everything is recorded, so I can always catch up later. So I just quickly have to put my hair up. I have to get shoes. Shoes are pretty important for walking around on campus. I think I do have everything. Oh no, I have to get my latex gloves for my bag. They didn't say that we needed them, but just in case. So, and then also have to cut my nails, which is a very big thing. It's like, the lecturers also make a big thing about it, but it's also like a pet peeve of mine because I've seen what happens when students don't cut their nails. Because I don't know why, but a lot of people just show up to campus with these ridiculously long nails. Mine aren't that long, but they still annoy me. But then I'm like, you're gonna use your hands. Why do you have these long nails? And then the nails break and you're confused. And I'm like, you're working with animals. You're at a veterinary campus. What did you think was gonna happen to your nails? But anyway, other than that, it actually happens so quickly and so easily that you actually injure the animals because you have too long nails. If you're second year, you will especially see you have to, for one of the practicals, you have to make the sheep sit up, and for that you have to like grab them by the flank. And if you are busy practicing and a few people have gone before you, then quite often you will literally see there on the inside of the flank the scratch marks from students' nails, which is really, really disturbing. Also, with some of the practicals with the horses, for example, you have to pull the tongue out, and can you imagine how much it would hurt if someone's nails had to dig into your tongue? So, moral of the story, always make sure that your nails are cut when you're going to campus and you're going to be working with animals. Sorry, just like a little side rant there. So yeah, let me quickly go do my final things, and then I still have to get water, and then I'll be on my way. Sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained today. We're back with horrible camera angles. So I just finished my prac and now I'm going to go get the horses, going to get Griet so that I can work her, and then I'm also getting the horse that we're using for the lesson, but I cannot see Griet anywhere, and I also don't know the horse that I'm using for my own lesson, so you know, that is always encouraging. Oh, here she is. Isn't she gorgeous? But yeah, we just had the prac. Oh, hi, baby. Hi. Isn't she stunning? Isn't you grumpy? What? Do you not like it? But yeah, we just finished the prac. Just want to see where Griet is because I don't want to catch the one and then run around looking for the other one. The prac went pretty well. It was really chilled, actually. We ended like an hour earlier than I thought we would, and then it was all about urinalysis, so analyzing urine, which is always fun, you know. I did get a few clips about it, but not much. And I found my horse, by the way. She's just, as usual, way at the other end of the field, but she hates everything that lives, so she avoids it all. So she's way on her own. Anyway, so we examined the urine, so we checked the smell and the appearance and the color and all of that, and then we also test for the specific gravity, which you have like a little instrument that you use for that for the life of me I can't remember the name of. And then we do a dipstick check, so you just like dip the stick into the urine, and then you compare the results with the results on the little bottle thingy. There she is. She's so stunning. Look who's here. Hi. But yeah, let me quickly get a halter on her before she decides she doesn't like me anymore. Isn't she beautiful? Hey guys, so it's about probably around 9:30 at night now. I was going to film a lot of the lesson, but then I sort of forgot my phone in the tack room, and since it was a level 1 beginner, I wasn't allowed to leave them alone with the horse to go and get it. So I didn't get much of that. I got a little bit of me just grooming Griet. Grooming Griet. She did very, very much try to kick me today. She was in a very, very foul mood. But then once I got off her, and at the end of the ride, she tried to follow me into the tack room so that I wouldn't leave her alone. So, yeah. So now we're just chilling with the doggos. Got home just a few minutes ago. After I worked with the horses, we went to Leafy. We went to Leafy's dad, had dinner there. So I'm just gonna go take a shower and go to bed now. It's your first official, formal, on-camera appearance. How do you feel?
Well, on your YouTube channel is my first official, formal appearance. But maybe I can get a date out of this, you know. Imagine a wink wink.
Sure, sweetie.
Love you.
Love you too. And then the dogs love us a lot. They love the smell of horses, so I will not be left alone for the rest of the night. So yeah, just quickly gonna jump through the shower and then have a nice night of cuddles. Cuddles?
Gaming first and then cuddles.
No, it's too late to start gaming.
It's never too late to start gaming.
It's never too late to game, but it's now too late to start. Ciao guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try my best to start posting more frequently now. But yeah, hopefully everything with university and private life and everything will calm down soon. But yeah, say good night. Say good night, boo-boo. Anyway, good night guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.